I'm Dr. Stephen White from CSIRO, and I run the energy efficiency work in CSIRO, and I'm the activity leader for the Data Clearinghouse in the iHub program. So we went to the industry, and what we found was that there was a lot of difficulty getting data out of the buildings, consolidating it in one place and making it accessible for people to be able to provide useful services. And so the Data Clearinghouse, it does that. It addresses the interoperability issues with devices being able to talk to each other, and it also brings in data from places such as the Weather Bureau and from the electricity market, so that you can get all the data in one place, so that you can process that data and see the trends and where your energy is being spent and things like that. There's 10 projects in the Data Clearinghouse activity. One of those projects focuses on building the software platform that's the Data Clearinghouse, and there we're creating a data platform that's an Internet of Things platform that enables buildings to stream data into a central place and consolidate that data so that building owners can get full control of their data. And then the rest of the projects there focus on the issues for the building owners, where they provide a site where we can deploy the software and we can see real energy efficiency savings and flexible demand opportunities realised. And we certainly have this sort of idea that the Data Clearinghouse is providing an app-like environment. That is, you go to the App Store, you look for your apps, and then you download them and you're able to use them in pretty much a plug-and-play, self-service kind of way. And I think that's kind of the breakthrough of what we're doing here, is utilising data standards to be able to de-prototype buildings, at least from an IT perspective. That is to enable apps to be deployed pretty seamlessly in any building.
My name is TK, I'm an account manager for VBIS, and I'm leading the DCH7 sub-project within iHub. So VBIS stands for Virtual Buildings Information Systems and was initially developed and funded by the Victorian State Government. What we're looking to address is data granularity and asset information to make sure that the right level of information is available for users to actually make use and informed, meaningful decisions, and ultimately how you get access to that data as well. For our sub-project, we connected 5 City of Melbourne buildings to the Data Clearinghouse. These buildings were selected based on their ability to give us data through their BMS, as well as connectivity into their PV systems. One of the key outcomes that we've been able to achieve so far has been the modelling showing that we should be able to get anywhere from 5 to 20% energy savings off the 5 City of Melbourne buildings that we were connected into. This has been able to be achieved through the data that we've now able to obtain from the Data Clearinghouse, as well as the granular asset information that the VBIS classification system provides.
So my name is Lina Iodelita. I'm a Sustainable Buildings Coordinator in CSIRO, and my responsibility is to reduce our emissions in our buildings in particular. We started working with Data Clearinghouse a few years ago. Initially, we onboarded a number of energy meters, as well as a few buildings, as a trial for the platform. Since then, we have developed a really strong collaboration internally with energy team and ended up onboarding all our sub-metering data. So that's over 500 points across 10 CSIRO sites. That is over 100 buildings. Since the data became available in Data Clearinghouse, a number of opportunities for efficiency initiatives were suggested by energy team. In collaboration with our property teams, we managed to implement some of them quite successfully. The trial with Exergenics that looked into the cooling system efficiency and strategies for staging and other recommendations is one of them.
I'm Ian Stewart, the co-founder and CEO of Exergenics and DCH8 project lead. So we do chilled water plant optimization, but rather than do it in a black box, we do it transparently in the cloud, leveraging existing data. What our tool does is to take in historical data, then apply machine learning so that we can actually simulate the operation of that tool offsite in the cloud, and finally run optimization algorithms to figure out what can we change about the operation of that plant to drive efficiency and performance benefits. We rolled out in CSIRO's Synergy building, which is state-of-the-art. It's around 5 years old, and that gave us the chance to actually deploy in an already really highly efficient building and squeeze the last few % of efficiency out of the system. The direct outcome, the measurable benefit, was the energy savings that were achieved. So we managed to measure and verify the energy savings after we'd got the data out of DCH, crunched the modelling in the cloud on our end, made the recommendations and done the retro commissioning. A month after that, we measured and verified, and there was 4.3% energy savings, which is a good result for a pretty light touch project. We had simulated peak demand savings of around 18%. COVID has meant that the occupancy is very low, so we don't quite have a peak demand day yet. Fingers crossed the building will be full by next summer, and we can measure that too.
We'll have 50 buildings and about 8 software applications on the data clearinghouse by the middle of this year. So that ecosystem is starting to build and starting to thrive. And it's been really pleasing that the building owners, with their portfolios of building, they've been trialling it out on a building or two, and then they're saying, yeah, this works. So they're asking for more of their buildings to be connected. It's been very much a multidisciplinary project. We're working with the international community on that. The Data Clearinghouse has been selected by a European consortium to host machine learning and artificial intelligence competitions. And so really we've got cutting edge software for the world.